All right, hello everybody. This is Ms. T with Ms. T's Truth. And before I get started, if you like the video, then go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and we'll get started. So this video is titled Call Center Rants, and I don't know if I'm going to do any more of these, but basically I'm just going to go over some of my experiences. And if you see me looking down, just looking down at my notes to keep myself on track. Okay, let's get started. So I noticed that, okay, so in the call center that I work at, I have to call different retailers and get them to purchase the product that I sell. And most of the retailers know that we're going to be calling them. So it's not a surprise. Even though most of them do act like it's a surprise. Or I'll get the, hi, this is Ms. T. I'm calling, for your weekly call. And they'll, like, I'm selling you something that you sell in your store. Don't you think you're going to have a better response? It's not like, trying to get you to buy some stuff that you don't sell or that you don't need. No, these are things you actually use and you actually need. But it's like, oh, gosh. So it's just like, but I just laugh on the inside. Oh, okay, here we go. But I noticed that, okay, so we have the products that we sell, we rotate them. And some, we only have limited quantities. Then once those quantities are run out, then you can't purchase that product anymore. And so basically we go down the list sometimes and say, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this? Do you want that? And when the product is readily available, it's plentiful, a lot of retailers are like, it's not a big deal. I'm not interested. But I'll tell you, the very second it runs out, then all of a sudden, those same retailers are like, I don't want it. They're like, oh, you don't have this anymore? What happened to it? It's gone? Like, oh, they're like, oh, can I have such such? That product is no longer available. Then they pause for a second. It's like all of a sudden, like they can't understand English. All of a sudden, it's no longer. You don't have it anymore. No, it's gone. It's not coming back. You missed your window. Sorry. Uh, so that stops them for a little bit because a lot of times they'll rattle stuff off. But then when you have that, that product is no longer available. They're like, oh, like somebody stole their puppy or something. I don't know. You're like, dang, I messed up your whole day, huh? So, anyways, but that just be so funny. And then they'll keep asking for it, like the next week and the next week and the next week, and you're like, read my lips. We don't have it anymore. It's gone. Let it go. Let it float away in your mind. So I think that's hilarious. Oh, these are my favorite. So some of the people are like, hey, can you help me? I don't really know what I'm doing. Or, yeah, can you help me suggest things to me? So you get to start suggesting, and then they just take over, and they're like, oh, what about this product? What about that product? I thought you wanted me to help you. That's what I was doing, and now all of a sudden you're taking over. Okay. All right, fine. Then these are also my favorites. They're like, oh, just send me a recommended order. So you send it, and then 2 weeks later, they're like, the last few recommended orders, they weren't enough. Or you're sending me too little. And it's like, well, first of all, why don't you just tell me what you need? Like, I don't read minds here. Tell me specifically what items you really want me to focus on, what you don't want me to focus on, and then I'll tailor your order, that you want me to recommend to you blindly. And once I get those details, then I can tailor it so that it is really customized to what you need. And this one particular retailer, and I had to call on Jesus for sure, because this chick told me, and I really do not appreciate when someone insults my intelligence. She said, it's been a few weeks. This is my first time, her first time telling me this. It's been a few weeks, and each week our orders are not, you're not sending enough. And I just really don't understand what the issue is. I mean, like, what, how can I get it across to you that you're not sending enough? You're not sending what we need. So I told her just what I just said. Like, well, ma'am, this is the first time you expressed that to me, and I apologize about that. But if you would let me know what you need, I can change it up for you. And then she told me what she needed. And then next week, it was the same sort of thing. She's like, I just don't understand. So I just ended up having to pass her off to somebody, to one of my coworkers. Because I'm like, I'm not about to sit up here and keep going back and forth with you about it. The simpler thing would be to, just tell me what you need directly. Hey, I want 2 of these, 3 of these, 10 of these, boom. You got exactly what you want. And they have the nerve to tell me, I don't have time to do that. Well, if you don't have time, then how you gonna get upset with me for making your order for you? Whew. So it's very interesting. The call days. So all of our retailers, we work Monday through Friday. All of our retailers are set up that we call them on a specific day, and some of them are bi-weekly, but most of them are weekly calls, and they're spread, throughout our co-workers of who calls who. But you are supposed to keep yourself on this call day, and if everything works correctly, then basically they're going about their day, and then we call them up on their specific call day, and we order enough so that they have enough until the next week. Well, that's if it runs smoothly. But the retailers don't work with us sometimes, because you're like calling them on their call day, and they're like, oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I don't have it yet. Call me back. Or, oh, I'm good this week. And then they'll call you 2 days later. Not their call day, but they'll call you like, oh, I'm going to place an order. And you're just like, if you had been ready for the expected call, you knew this is not a mystery. We call you every week. Every week. Like clockwork, we call you. Nothing new here. You should be ready every week. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to order. I'm not ready. Oh, it's a surprise. Like Christmas comes every year the same time. But gotta go Christmas shopping. Like this is nothing new. I don't understand, but they do it every time. And then the best part is when they call on Mondays, which is our busiest call day. And especially like the last few months, the products that we sell, it was everybody wanted it. And so we were busy. And so Mondays, it's like, look, don't call us on Monday. I mean, you could call us any other day of the week, but please do not call us on Mondays. First of all, Mondays, we already have enough retailers to call. We don't need you calling in on Monday, And it was just, the phones was ringing off the hook. And it was just like, your brain hurt at the end of Monday, at the end of your work day, because it was just like, this is just too much. And so you would get some of the retailers they would lead off once they finally got through on a Monday. I've been calling and calling, or I've been on hold for a long time, and I couldn't get through. And you're like, that's because it's Monday. Like, I don't know what you. And then you would also, one time I just had to straight up tell this one retailer, because I was just so overwhelmed and so just like, here comes somebody else calling, and it's Monday and we're busy, and I still got a whole bunch of calls left that I have to make, and you wasted my time. And he was like, I was like, dude, did you know it's Monday? He said, I don't understand. I said, your call day is Friday. I called you on Friday. You don't want to order. It's Monday. I'll take your order. But I said, like, we really want the retailers to stick to their call days for a reason. He almost acted like he didn't know what I was implying. Like, look, stick to your call day. Fridays are slow, so it's like, if you work, like, help me help you. If you scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch yours. It's not I want to take your order, but if you don't call on a Monday, I will be more than willing to give you excellent customer service without an attitude, without frustration, and really take my time. Like Friday callers, actually Fridays, y'all have the best time because Fridays are slow, and you really take your time with the retailers. But Monday is so, it's like, hey, which one, what you need? All right, boom. Next one, what you, you know what I mean? But they don't work with us at all. So you get what you get, I guess. And also when it's busy, or even if it's not busy, but it's just the principle of the whole thing. It's principalities in this. The people that call you and then like, hold on, wait, hold on. And it's like, but you called me. Shouldn't you be ready? Like, what are you doing? You call me. Shouldn't you be ready? Or you're like, what's your number? Because we always have to locate them by their number. What's your number? Hold on. I don't. How do you not know your number? Come on. Like, this is elementary. This is basics. Like, what are we doing? I don't get it, but. And it's multiple people. So, people are very similar in that manner. And it's just, I don't know. I laugh. I laugh a lot. Like, I sometimes mute my phone, or sometimes I just laugh really loudly in the inside. But people are strange. Oh, and the last one. Like I said, Fridays are slow. I remember a few times these cats waited. We closed at 4. Waited to, this one cat was the for real. This cat waited to 3:59 p.m. on a Friday before a holiday to want his order taken. And it's like, dude, first of all, you had all day. You had all day. What's going on? You had all day. Also, that phone hadn't, my phone hadn't rang for an hour and a half on silent. And I had to keep checking it every now and again, like, is this thing still on? Is this thing on? And it was still on. And it hadn't rang for an hour and a half, but yet this cat waited till 3:59 p.m. on a Friday before we closed. Talking about, can I make an order? I straight up told him, I said, yeah, you can make an order, but you better be quick. He was like, oh, like, it's not just me, because in that case, it wasn't just me. Like, first of all, our phones automatically undo, they lock up at 4 o'clock. So this phone goes shut off. This phone is going to disconnect in 3, 2, 1. Like, it's not even up to me at this point. And also for the shippers, like, they want to get home too. I just don't understand that. Why would you wait till right? I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna be real. I've always been one of those people that, okay, if the store says it closes at 6 and it's 5:50, these doors better not be locked. Like, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, boo boo. You better be open. And I've had people tell me before, like, but that's just rude. Like, you shouldn't do that. But it's like, but they still open. Like, I've worked at front desks before, and if we wasn't closed, we still had to be open. So if I had to be open, you had to be open, baby. And it's not like say if I go to a restaurant, if like say they're about to close in 20 minutes, I'm not about to sit down and get the bottom of the barrel stuff anyway. And then also, I only did that once, and that was during this quarantine, and she was starving. I was with my brother, and we was grocery shopping, and he was taking a sweet old time, and I was like, dude, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm hangry like when I get mean when I'm hungry. So and he was still just taking a sweet old time, and so we went to Chipotle, and they was about to close, and I didn't care. I'm like, I got to get this because we hadn't cooked yet, and I'm like, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. It was almost like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. I'm like, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I don't care. But normally in a restaurant, especially a sit down restaurant, I do not, if they say they about to close, like I respect it because, I'm a hotel restaurant management um, major. That was my major in school. So, that's hospitality is my field. So it's like, nah, I'm not about to disrespect the restaurant workers, treat others how you want to be treated. So no, you got 20 minutes left. I'm not about to have you fire back up that grill, turn back on that. No, we not doing that. Plus, maybe they'll spit in your food or something. No. But at a store, shoot, your store, you got 10 minutes left. I'll get highly offended if those doors is locked or the people acting like they closed already. Like, no, you're not closed. I point right to the sign like, nah, this sign say you got 10 minutes left. I'ma hurry up, but I got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes and I got 10 minutes, so I'ma take my 10 minutes, okay? And they'll be doing little stuff like dimming the lights or flicking them on and off, and you're like, I know you about to close, don't worry, but I still got my time, so I'm gonna take my time, okay? So but yeah, it was funny that that this cat did that. I was like, first of all, you had all week, and then you have all day today to call, and you gonna wait till Friday. Like, Fridays, I've always been the type of person, that type of employee. I don't want to be a minute late out the door. I get furious on a Friday. Like, look, I've been patient all week. It's Friday. I want to go home. I want to be done. So when you don't have no courtesy on a Friday and a Friday before a holiday too. Sorry, I don't have no customer service skills at that point. I got no patience. It all escapes me. I'll be like, you get that for real, like, be like Big Worm. Boy, what the F you want? And I feel them too. It's Friday. So that's all the rants that I have. Like I said, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.